Hello and welcome to this Capacity Coffee Break Training, episode number 13. This episode is short and sweet and focuses on one simple act that increases your safety when searching and clearing your area of responsibility. Last Coffee Break Training episode looked at the phenomenon of backdraft. During that episode I spoke of checking a closed door prior to opening it. The context of that procedure was that if the door was incredibly hot, then it was highly likely that the room on the other side of the door was involved in fire and a potential backdraft may unfold. If you didn't listen to last month's episode, I'd encourage you to go back and spend a few minutes learning about backdraft. As I just said, I advocate checking any closed door prior to entering the room to check for occupants. It's really simple, and if you've listened to the previous episode, you may recall that I said to touch the door or the door handle or the door knob with the back of your hand. Now, in the past month, I've had a few people ask me why the back of your hand and not your palm or fingers. They're generally more sensitive. I'm glad you asked, and it's one of the simplest but biggest safety improvements you can make to the act of searching your area of responsibility, and here's why. Fire in a confined space generates a tremendous amount of heat, and in an office building will easily burn through or cause the suspended ceiling to collapse, bringing with it a multitude of cables, air conditioning, ducting and the likes down with it. There's now a possibility of live electrical wires coming in contact with the door frame or the door itself. Therefore, if we walk up to the door and simply grip the handle or the doorknob, we run the risk of electrocution. Electricity causes our muscles to contract. If the electrical pulse is stronger than our own body's electrical impulses that control our muscles, we'll not be able to overcome the muscle contraction that the electrical current causes. So, if we're holding a door handle in the usual fashion, an electrical current will cause our muscles in our hand to contract, which means that despite wanting to let go of the door handle, we can't. That electrocution may cause cardiac arrest or even severe electrical burns. Touching the door or door handle with the back of our hand does not prevent us from receiving an electric shock. However, here's the real bonus. The electric current causes our muscles to contract as before, but instead of gripping the door handle tighter, we contract away from the handle as a consequence of the electric shock. And in doing so, we break contact with the handle that is electrified. As I said, you're still going to get a shock, literally. But now you're aware of the danger of going near that door and can warn others of the danger. Leave that room and clear the remainder of your allocated area. Report to your floor warden the rooms or the areas that you are unable to access. Your floor warden should report that to the chief warden, who in turn will report this to the emergency services. So, the simple yet life-saving tip this time round, always use the back of your hand to test a door for heat prior to entering. Well, there you go. That sees us out of another Capacity Coffee Break Training. Don't forget that if you're not a subscriber, you can subscribe on our website at capacity-building.com.au. And if there's a topic you want to hear more about, email us at info@capacity-building.com.au, or even join us on Google+. There's plenty of ways you can tell us what you need or what interests you. Well, my name's Russell Boone. Until next time, stay safe.